Hey everybody, I just want to give you a short video on how this activity is going to work for you, and hopefully that'll help answer some questions. Just go through with you and make sure that everybody understands where to get the information and what you're going to do with it. Okay, so let's go ahead and go on to Notability. You're going to have to download this activity. There is a link on Schoology that you can use as well. That'll get you to the spinner, but that's also on our Notability page. So let's take a look. Alright, so here's our activity that we're going to be doing. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be using a spinner that's online, and you're going to answer a set of questions. The first time you use the spinner, you're going to spin 20 times, and there's 6 different outcomes, and those are actually the 6 that are preset. Then you're going to go ahead and you're going to answer our questions here. Make sure to write the ratio in word, colon, fraction, and all of those need to be in simplest form. Then you're going to go back to the spinner again, you're going to reset it and actually create 10 sectors, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute here. Sectors just mean parts, and this time you're going to spin it 50 times, recording all of the data, and then answering the questions. One thing I want to point out is there's on here a couple times is the word frequency. Alright, frequency is on question number 2, it's on question number 5 as well, you can see on the top right there. Frequency is just kind of a fancy word of saying like the number of times. So the frequency that you get blue is how many times did you get blue. Okay. So when I go to my spinner, you just click on the link and open in Safari. And here's what the spinner looks like. And those are the 6 questions that they have for you already. Alright. Now what you can do here is you can just spin it and you'll see it spin around. And it'll record your data for you. And you can make sure that you do that 20 times. You can also on the top here just enter in how many times. So I already did it 3, so I need to do 17 more times, and I can hit spin. And it's going to keep spinning it 17 times until it collects all of your data. If you don't want to sit and wait, you could also hit skip to the end, and it just auto-generates numbers for everything. So if I add up all those counts, that's my frequencies, then I can go ahead and I'll get 20. So on my Notability page now, I'm going to record that. I got 3 blues, 1 yellow, 4 reds, and so on. Okay, 10 cyans, and so on. Now, you're going to need to reset it eventually, and you need to have 10 sectors. So over here, and it's kind of hard to get to, you just have to kind of hit the screen, it'll move over for you. You want to have 10. And again, those are the preset colors, and those are recorded on your sheet. Then you're going to go ahead and you're going to spin it 50 times. You can either click the button 50 different times, or you can enter 50 and hit spin. It'll start collecting all of your data for you. If you don't want to wait around, you can hit skip to the end, it auto-generates. And then you can go ahead and you can complete the rest of this worksheet. Okay. Now don't forget, if you have any questions, you can message me on Schoology and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as possible, whether it's just a quick little note that you need or we need to video conference. Either way is fine, and it kind of depends on the question that you ask. So make sure when you're done with this, you get this in, submit this as soon as possible. And it's super important that you are staying on top of your things. If you're choosing not to do these things, you're going to fall behind. It's going to be really, really difficult to catch back up. Unlike the classroom where sometimes we have work days, that's not going to happen with distance learning. We always have things that we're definitely going to need to continue to move forward. So let me know if you need any help. Peace.